Welcome back, Tribe. Got an interesting one here from 60 Minutes Australia. It says, love tourist single men traveling overseas to find a bride. A 14-minute clip of that, so let's get into it. Will it be positive? Will it be negative? I think we know what they're going to say.
Some people will go to any lengths to find love, but the blokes you're about to meet have literally travelled to the very ends of the earth. They've had enough of the bolshy sheelers who hang out at their local pub. They want old-fashioned women with old-fashioned values, and they're prepared to trek to the most remote reaches of Russia and the Ukraine to find them. It's a well-worn path. Every year, thousands of single Aussie men venture to Eastern Europe on special wife-hunting tours. I jumped on board for the ride.
Odessa.
The Ukrainian city of Odessa on the banks of the Black Sea was once a powerful port in the Soviet Union's Cold War with the West.
Look at that.
But today, these tourists, all Westerners and all men, get the warmest of welcomes.
If you want to find love, we are waiting for you.
I don't recommend Ukrainian or Russian chicks because they're some of the most gold-digging, cold, ruthless women you'll probably ever meet. Anybody that's traveled to Eastern Europe in general, all the locations like Poland, Ukraine, Russia, some of the Balkan countries, all the way down to Greece, Croatia, whatever, all around the Dalmatian coast, all that stuff, Serbia, all that will tell you that. Ukrainians and Russian women, Look at their divorce rate. That'll tell you. This whole Eastern European gold digging thing is literally Ukrainian and Russian women, to an extreme. Gorgeous as hell, but way too much maintenance.
Eastern European brides are the Ukraine's most famous export.
Hello, I am Anastasia. I look for the husband. I want husbands. I don't know, maybe Europe man, maybe American man.
What about a Ukrainian man?
I don't like Ukrainian men. Let's start.
The bride business is booming as men from all corners of the globe flock here in search of love.
Probably the most beautiful women you ever seen.
On package tours like this, they're offered a dazzling array of willing brides to choose from.
It's just amazing because look around, come on. What does she do for work?
I'm looking for a woman that's going to make me stop dead in my tracks and just, it's got a whole wow factor to it.
Calm down, Ted.
Owen Williams has come from Western Australia to give Cupid one more chance. So far, he's not disappointed.
The caliber of the women over here is unreal.
That's something you'll notice when you go to Eastern Europe. Nice camera, by the way. Caliber of women, he's not joking. The average woman out here walking out and about doing the most meaningless tasks ever, like getting bread from the bakery or a coffee on lunch break, is insane to see. It's insane to see. I've only filmed bits and pieces, but if I go out during the weekend, summer's about to be over here and it's probably the last hurrah before the cold and the winter sets in. But you go out in the weekend here and see how the girls are dressed. Dude, just getting a loaf of bread at the bakery, they're dressed to the nine. Everybody is skinny. Everybody looks like they're in shape. Everybody's well kept, well put together. It's insane.
Owen is 45 years old, divorced,
Wonder what year this was made.
and so far, unlucky in love.
And you'll be unlucky in love if this is the route you go to get a woman overseas. This is all designed to extract money. I don't know what these guys are paying. Could be like $5,000 for a curated event like this, where you go meet basically whores, bro. You're not going to get your loving traditional woman that loves you for you. You're buying a bride, basically. You're like the lowest of the low marks. You're a simp. If this is how you go get your woman overseas, you're getting played, guys. You need to understand that if you want the real traditional lifestyle, you have to relocate, become an expat, mesh within their culture, learn some of the language, the customs, and then you will meet eventually a woman that is therefore more than your wallet. But if you're going to do pay for play like this is pay for play. It's essentially, that's what you're buying a bride. Don't expect her to stick around the moment your wallet starts to get a bit thin.
I had a relationship which didn't go too well for me at the start of the year. And that was just, it preempted me to think further abroad.
Owen works for Rio Tinto in the Pilbara, where dating opportunities are rare. On his 10-day bus tour of the Ukraine, he'll have the chance to meet hundreds of women, and this time, he knows what he wants. What are you looking for?
Essentially, I'm looking for someone that's going to be my wife, mother of my children, mistress of my life, lover, and the other woman.
Guys on
So
Disney
just
shit.
all in one woman though.
There's a lot of boxes to tick there.
Oh yes.
There's just beautiful girls and they're just lovely.
I have, I think I have a video that I'm going to make about the Disney mentality and how men seem to be enveloped in it more than women today. Because a man expects a woman to love you for you. A man expects a woman to look the other way when you're not doing your duties, protection and provisioning. Never in the history of humanity, guys, has a woman ever loved a man for him. I'm sorry, but that's a brutal, you can call it black pill truth. It's just a red pill truth. It's the reality. Your love for what you can provide. Love from women are conditional to men. On the condition that you have resources, on the condition that you can protect me. I will give you children. You will further your bloodline. This is it, dude. There's no magic pill for this stuff. There's no like, oh my God, here's the 10-step shortcut how I'm going to get her to love me for me. That's Disney thinking. Your great-grandfather didn't give a shit about a woman's love. Your great-grandmother's love was the last thing on his list that he cared about. Can she cook? Can she clean? Can she bear my children? Cool. Check, 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 check. Does she come from a good family that are able to help? Great. All right. Looks like we're starting a family with this one. And your great-great-great-great-great-great-grandpappies before. Same shit. A woman's love is irrelevant to a man. All you want from your woman truly is respect. This whole love shit is Disney thinking. So men are out here looking for women, trying to find one that's going to give you motherly love. She has to love me unconditionally like my mama does. Ain't no real woman until she loves me like my mama. Are you fucking sick? Are you twisted in the head? Do you understand that the moment you try to look for or force your woman to love you unconditionally like your mother did, she will then become your mother in the relationship and lose attraction for you? This is a psychological thing where men look for their mothers in women, which further drives the woman away. She will never be your friend. She is not to be your friend anyways. You have clear roles. And the more you deviate from that, the harder your relationships are going to be. Stop looking for love, guys. It's bullshit. Love is irrelevant. All that matters is respect, how she takes direction, how much she listens. Is she a headache? Does she follow orders? Is she feminine? Is she going to make a good wife, a good mother to your children? The value she brings. Can she turn a house into a home? These are the things that matter. You got to love me for me. But if I lost all my money, she would leave. No shit, Sherlock. She should leave your ass. You failed to uphold the end of your bargain. Do you know what happens if she fails to uphold hers? You would leave her. If your girl got fat, super fucking fat, stopped taking care of herself, do you know what most men would say? Yeah, I'd probably leave her ass. Yeah, if you got broke or you stopped making money, she should leave your ass too. This contract goes both ways, and you understood it the moment you entered it. Stop fucking crying for love. Be a man.
32-year-old Ryan Gibson from Perth has also hit some blind alleys on the road to true love. He's come to Eastern Europe
True
hoping
love.
to turn back the clock a little.
I'm in the Ukraine looking for a girl that's sort of
Look
got
at
some
'em.
old-fashioned values. I just
What's
haven't
that?
found him in the circles that I've been working around in Australia.
What's wrong with the women at home?
Oh, different things. I've been cheated on, lied to, done different things to. Not just one time, but I mean, a couple of lessons have cost me a lot of money. And that's what I'm sort of looking for, a bit more honesty, integrity.
So it's fair to say you've been burned.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
If he thought he got burned in Australia, wait until these Ukrainian women get a hold of his ass, dude. That's nothing but a cauldron of fire. My friend, you're going to get torched. If you got burned by a Western woman, these Eastern Europeans will torch your ass.
But on tour in the Ukraine, men like Ryan and Owen have the upper hand. The rules of engagement are completely reversed, and suddenly it's the women who are doing the wooing. Why Ukrainian women? Why Russian women?
They're strong, they're unique, they're beautiful, they've got great family values. It's just, it's not just one thing, it's like a whole thing put together.
It's like a kid in a candy shop. It's rare that a man walks into a situation and he will have so much choice.
Larry Cervantes is a veteran of the local dating scene and is now a tour coordinator himself.
And this seems to be the place where beautiful women just spawn natural.
And local girls are literally lining up for the chance to snare themselves a love tourist.
There's no pretense at these gatherings. Everybody knows what they're there for. They're there to find somebody. They're there to find romance. They're there to hook up. They're there to find a mate.
The search usually starts online.
It was something that I actually looked at a long, long time ago and never really, I thought, oh, it'd be a good idea. And then it just come to the point of turning around saying, well, time to bite the bullet and get out there and do it.
Dating agency websites cater exclusively for this market, listing thousands of Eastern European women wanting to be Western wives.
All I see is cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Damn, this matchmaker's making money. Cha-ching, cha-ching. What's it cost to fly your stupid ass out there for like, what, 5 G's, give you a little bus tour and bring out all these chicks? And then I'm going to take a 65% cut of what they're getting on the back end for these agencies too when they meet a successful man. Oh my God, you know how much money I'd be churning? Oof. Dude, it's so easy to make money in the world today if you wanted to be evil. Holy shit, this is nuts.
Where do you find all of these women? There's a big industry here. There's a big cultural movement here.
Trafficking.
Where women are actively looking for men, for marriage, for romance, from a very early age.
Uh-huh.
Which means for Owen and his bus full of eligible bachelors, the odds aren't bad. At this one function, they'll be presented with 300 potential brides.
Thank you.
Julia.
Yeah, but this speaks to the cultural degeneracy of the West. Like imagine if women were looking at this and going, why the hell are these guys going this far? Why don't they choose me? You don't look like these girls. One, most women have become super overweight. I mean, look at these chicks. See, most chicks are overweight. Most chicks can't speak more than one language. Most chicks can't cook and can't clean or refuse to do so. They believe it's beneath them. They think they're empowered. They act masculine. They're very combative. They have no feminine energy in them left. They're headaches to deal with, honestly. So for the women that are watching this and going like, why is a guy willing to go that far? It's because you've become that repulsive. The idea of what a woman is in the West has become that repulsive that men would rather go overseas. I'm not trying to do a takedown on women, but society has indoctrinated women to be more like men, and that's not attractive to men. But hey, it's like speaking to the choir because, you know, it sets off a lot of women to hear the fact that they're being outcompeted on the global market. And they wouldn't be, honestly, if they changed all these things, if they went back to be more feminine, more friendly, more fit, take care of your body, don't rack up your body count, you know, just eat healthier, don't drink, don't indulge in parties and all this casual hookup and all this degenerate hedonistic stuff. Don't get your mind taken over by TikTok. Don't become materialistic. Don't become a consumer drone, right? If you value family, if you value living off the land, maybe having your own garden, you have this need in you to cook for your family. You want to cook for your kids. You want to control their diets. You don't want to just put a tablet in their face, an iPad, and then give them some boxed lunch. Like you want to have a real authentic feminine woman in your household that provides all those old world values. You have to go overseas. But if women in the West were to do all those things, men would stop going overseas because that's a fucking headache. It's not that women aren't objectively beautiful in the West. They are. You know, take away the overweight part, lose some damn weight. Women in the West are objectively beautiful. It's the same kind of women. It's just they're extremely fat in the West because all the food's killing us. And they have masculine personalities. That's it, dude. Remove those two things, obesity and the masculine personality, and the playing field has evened out. But they don't want to do that. It's crazy.
With 300 potential brides.
Look at them.
Thank you.
Julia.
Julia from Odessa.
Yeah, Julia from Odessa.
And it looks like Owen has a couple of prospects already.
Maybe she can also write you her mail address.
How do I understand what today is all about here?
Oh, today just ladies want to find their soulmate, and I think men came for the same reason.
What sort of a man are you looking for?
Oh, I'm looking for fairy tale.
Guys, I need 3 beautiful couples.
It's not long before Owen takes on the role of Prince Charming.
You love it. You've got to stay out of the sun. That's just sensational. I like it.
And as the afternoon wore on, the ice was well and truly broken.
Yeah, these chicks are going to absolutely wreck these dudes if they haven't already. I'm warning you guys, stay away from Eastern European women if you're not experienced with women whatsoever. They're the most cold, ruthless, calculated chicks that you could possibly meet. They put Latinas to shame. In America, we say, like, Latinas, they're so jealous. They got a lot of fire, Latin heat. Bro, those chicks are fucking mild sauce at best compared to these girls out here in the East. I'm telling you, they will leave you a husk of your former self, completely take everything you've ever worked for, and not feel a fucking thing as they're walking away over your dead body. I'm not trying to sound negative, but this kind of femininity in this part of the world, ex-communist countries where the ladies worked is just as much as the men. They had to bring enough to the table like the men did. They supported their families and watched the kids and we're expected to be absolutely beautiful. Like there's, beauty standard of the world is Eastern European chicks, basically, right? All your models, they all basically are from Eastern Europe. That is a high cost to pay when we're talking about a relationship and expectations and how these women act. They are very red pill out here in the East. Like we're talking, you must be man's man, alpha type A personality, super macho. This dude with his little gut and awkward dance and weird fucking haircut and all this shit, he's exhibiting some beta qualities. She's going to fucking take him to the cleaners. I'm telling you right now, the only successful relationships I see out here are ultra masculine men that get these feminine women to be feminine, because these type of chicks consider them like stallions. And it's like taming a wild stallion. She's going to be bucking all day long and kicking you straight in the face, bro, if you show any sign of weakness. So it's a double-edged sword. Like the Asian chicks and, where the guys are going in Thailand, the Philippines, super submissive. You won't have a problem. They're not combative at all in that sense. They live to serve their husbands, all that. They don't live to serve their husbands here. Only if you're extremely masculine, macho, alpha type. Hate to say it, but anybody that's been to both will tell you, anybody that's been to Eastern Europe will tell you how the chicks act here. You're either going to get the sweetest little princess that looks like, every man's dream girl on a pinup calendar, or you're going to get a hellish devil that'll suck your soul dry, and not in a good way. And that all depends how your frame is in your relationship. So careful.
While Owen let his dance moves do the talking, a team of interpreters were on hand to get over any language barriers. But there was little they could do about the very obvious age gaps. It was literally on for young and old. These young women dancing with men old enough to be their fathers, can we genuinely believe that they're interested in them?
One of the questions I ask is, what kind of man are you looking for? And the response is, I'm looking for a man like my daddy.
I can understand them searching for a strong man, but doesn't it look like they end up dancing with dirty old men?
Well, you can put it in a lot of different ways.
I'd really like to find a wife. I'm much older than average, but I try to stay in shape.
Surely there's many fine ladies back in New Jersey that would love to fall in love with you.
Well, that's really not my problem. Most of the women I run into love to fall in love with my paycheck rather than me.
Does age worry you at all? Because there does seem to be some very big age differences here. The girls are very young.
Yeah, it does work.
That was that old money laugh. As he's counting like the millions in his bank.
But here, it doesn't seem to worry them.
But Ryan Gibson says his intentions are nothing but honourable. Are you searching for a wife?
Yeah.
So one of these girls you will marry?
Definitely. There's going to be a life commitment here.
Hi, I'm Ryan. How are you?
With Anna, with Ryan.
Anna.
He's chosen one of the more discreet package tours, which arranges 20 one-on-one dates with women nominated online.
Bro, do you hear this, man? The cha-ching, cha-ching, the money counter is going off. This dude ordered the discreet tour where he's got hand-selected 20 chicks to meet him. Bro, this is just new age pimping right here. This is pimping. This guy's the trick. This is a mark. This is all it is, man. Let's be honest. You think this guy's going to get a real decent relationship as opposed to if he just moved to Ukraine, if he lived there for a couple years, if he talked to local women, got a date, met a decent one, then and settled down and had a family? Like which one seems more realistic for you in terms of finding a woman that actually likes you? Because this shit is just wallet hunting.
Would you be scared of going to Australia?
Yes, bring them back. We know about bringing them back to the West. Like, dude, these guys are doing literally everything wrong.
Yeah, but I need to be sure in my partner.
Yeah.
It's a bit like speed dating with cultural complications thrown in.
You know a little bit of English, don't you?
Mum tonight, and dad's at work.
But one lady is so keen, she's invited Ryan home to meet Mum, and we're all welcome.
Hi.
Добрый день.
How are you?
Очень приятно.
Ay, bro. You're going overseas for this shit. Chill, bruh. Chill, bruh. I would not pack a fucking suitcase and a plane ticket if this is what's awaiting me, big dog. Oh, come on, man. if we're going to go through all this trouble, I need a model on my arm. Like, this is crazy. Am I the only one? I see this shit in the Philippine and Thai videos too. These guys, some of them look like straight busters dude, going overseas talking about, I met the woman of my dreams. You got a cave troll, G. You went overseas to find a woman and you settled for fucking Shrek. Please, am I the only one in thinking if we're going to go through all this trouble, she better be a smoke show? Or am I just some fucking misogynist? Bro, holy shit. You couldn't fucking pay me for that. You couldn't pay me. Oh, they got the comments turned off. Of course they did. So anyways, this got posted 12 days ago from the date of us watching this, and already nearly 500,000 views. I wonder what your guys' thoughts are on this mail order bride shit, or any of these concierge services that are offering men these packages where you go and meet these women. It's tricking, bro. It's like basically buying a chick. I don't know what else to say. I mean, this shit has been going on for a long time. I'm sure you can find a success story here and there, but if you're even somewhat red pill inclined, you know what all this is, a fucking charade. None of it is real, paying for play. She will not love you for you, but I guess it beats the cave trolls in the West. But even then, the argument's not holding, G. My God. Look. This is new woman, bro. Come on, dog. Come on. Man. Okay, see, that's better. Is this guy doing any better? What the fuck's going on with this guy?
As for Owen and his arena, they've decided to stay friends and leave it at that.
Oh.
See each other later?
Yeah.
Both men will come back, now more convinced than ever that this is where they'll find their soulmate. So if you find the right woman here, you're prepared to get down on one knee and ask her to marry you?
Damn.
I definitely am.
Australia will think that I'm your girlfriend.
As for Owen and his arena, they've decided to...
That's more of what we're talking about, but the man got friend zoned, so he dropped, I don't know what he dropped to get on this little concierge package matchmaking bullshit. Anywho, boys, we'll see you on the next one. Stay safe out there. Remember, that Disney shit is not real. You are loved for what you could provide in this world. You have no value the moment you're born as a man. You have to build it. That is the brutal hard truth. Once you accept it, life gets easier. You understand the rules to the game, and they no longer affect you emotionally. For the ones hanging on for dear life, thinking they're going to have the Prince Charming life, happily ever after, she's going to love me under a bridge in a cardboard box, you got a world of hurt coming to you, my friend. And I hope you snap out of it soon. I appreciate everybody that's been tuning in. People that have been buying shirts, doing the private consults, or joining us on the private community on School. Man, be a part of the calls. We'd love to have you. They've been interesting to say the least. A bunch of new people have been joining, sharing a ton of wisdom. And if you want to see what that's about, head over to the second channel and look up some of the calls that we have. I post snippets of them. And if you think it's interesting, hop on and join us. Anywho, we'll see you on the next one, guys. Take care.